Hi guys, let's talk about simplified transition into HTML5. So currently many organizations are going into the HTML5 world because it looks nice, it works very good, and once you create your application, it runs everywhere on your desktop, on your tablet, on each operation system, and it's it looks really nice. So until now, you could use WebDynpro for Java, and you have quite many developers in this area. But the HTML area is quite new, so there are no enough developers in the market. So until you're gonna have more developers in the HTML5 area, you can use this tool, and in a minute we'll talk about the tool. Something else, this tool that I will show you in a minute is supporting completely the iterative design approach that helps you create a very nice application. It supports the agile and the lean approach, and finally you have the best solution for the customer. And the tool is Visual Composer 5, VC5. It's a Visual Composer that creates SAP UI5 runtime. And why it should help you to solve all the problems I showed before? Because it creates SAP UI5 applications. Developer is not required. You use the tool, and the tool is a drag and drop tool. It supports completely the iterative approach. Once you create your application, it runs on the desktop and tablet, and it's fast and easy and even fun. It's fun to use Visual Composer. What is actually Visual Composer? Visual Composer is a modeling tool. You don't have to write code at all. You just drag and drop. You drag the service into the storyboard. Then you connect the service to UI elements, form view, table, tile view. And after you finish to configure the screen, to change the labels, the fields, the colors, you deploy the application, and that's it. You have your running app on the web, on your tablet. VC have two different runtime. You can use it for WebDynpro runtime or for HTML5 runtime. It runs in the browser, so it's quite easy to use. If you know already Visual Composer, so it's the same Visual Composer you already know. We use the same connectivity framework, and you can use consume BAPIs and JDBC and CPL web services to create HTML5 runtime. You can run also on top of HANA with the stores procedure. And once you deploy the application, you can run it in the on-premise portal and in the mobile portal. And very important to say, it's for NetWeaver customers, and it is available from 731 SP11 and 740 SP6. So if you have this version or you're planning to upgrade, you'll have it there. And it's a free product. You don't have to pay extra license for Visual Composer. So if you have NetWeaver, you can decide that you start to use it, and that's it. You have VC as part of NetWeaver. Something which is very special with Visual Composer compared to other tools, that in Visual Composer we have two views. One view is the layout view, where you can see the application, the way it will look like when you're going to deploy it. And the other view is the design view, where you can see the data flow between the service and the different UI elements. These two views help you to lower the TCO, since it's quite easy for the customer to maintain all the models he has without the need to write any code. So if you are a BI expert or any other HCM logistic expert, you can do your maintenance alone without the need of someone else to help you. So it's very nice and easy. This is an example of a SAP UI5 application we created with Visual Composer on top of HANA with few stores procedure. It's a purchase acquisition approval process. An employee creates a requisition to buy, for example, a bike for SAP bicycle team for the competitions, and he needs his manager approval or decline for the requisition. So we created this app, and you can run it on your desktop or on your tablet. It runs really nice on the iPad and other tablets, even Android tablets. This is another application that has many charts to show the option we have with charts. This is a screenshot, but actually when you run it on the tablet or on your desktop, everything is very alive, and you can play with the charts and move them. And it's a really nice option to have analytics applications. So actually, this is the solution. You can create SAP UI5 applications. You can run it on your desktop and tablet. You don't have HTML5 developers, since it's only drag and drop without any need to write code. It completely supports the iterative approach of application development. You can do it right now if you have the right version of NetWeaver, and it is free, so you don't have to pay for it. You can just start to use it. Okay, I'll show you a short movie on how we use Visual Composer. It's a very small application, and sometimes people get it wrong, and they say you can use VC only for proof of concept and demos, but it's not true. You can create also huge applications with Visual Composer. It only takes much longer. And let's start and run the short movie. Okay, here I'm creating a new model. I can choose the runtime. It can be SAP UI5 or WebDim Pro. I'm creating a new model. This model will be SAP UI5. Now I'm going to the backend services. I'm choosing, in this case, JDBC stores procedure. I'm connecting to my database. I see all the services, and I'm dragging into the storyboard the get all demo scenarios. I'm testing the service. I know that the input parameters should be Spain or other country. So now I see what the service gives me. Now I'm dragging a line from the input, and I create a form view. And from the result, I'll create a table view. From the table, I want to add a small chart. So now I have also the chart. And now I want to fix the screen. So I have two panels which it sits one beside the other. So I'm changing to horizontal, and now I'm dragging one panel. I put in this panel the input and the table, and in the other panel, I'll put the chart. Now I go to the second view, to the layout, and this is the way the application will look like. I can move the field, the buttons, I can change labels. Now I'm removing all the titles which I don't want to see them, and I want to save space on the screen. So I'm removing all the titles and also the toolbar. I want to have more space and not to waste space. Now I'm making the input form a bit smaller because I don't need all the space. I'm configuring the chart. Branch will be the X, and the revenue will be the Y. That's it. Now I'm deploying the application. And then that's it. The application is ready. Currently, I'm running my apps in Chrome, so I'm taking the link, and I'll open Chrome. Okay. Okay, this is the application. I'm retrieving the name of the country and I see all the branches in the country and the revenue per branch. This is a column chart view. And now I decided, okay, I don't like this column chart. I want to change it to pie because the pie gives me more info. So I'm going back to design time. I'm changing it to pie and I'm deploying it again. So, okay, the new application is ready. With the pie, I will refresh the runtime. That's it. This is the new application. I will retrieve Germany and I will see all the branches with revenues and the pie. And I will retrieve for the United States. And that's it. This is the app that was created in a few minutes. So it is a simple application, but you can also even create much more complicated apps. Okay, thank you very much. I hope it was helpful. And that's it. If you want to contact us, you're welcome by mail or via this SCN website. Thank you very much. All the best. Bye.